What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for watching today. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Tolly Zoo, which is our Planet Zoo franchise mode series that we are playing on hard mode. And in our last episode, we started work on our little Pygmy Hippo habitat. So we got these little guys in, and they do seem to be fairly happy other than their social needs. Because when I was looking at the space requirements after their traversable area was all calculated and everything, it looks like these guys don't have quite enough water space now that we've kind of blocked off underneath here. So that's something that we're gonna have to address today. I also do want to see if we can't find a male, because last time we were looking for them, there were no males available. So I want to make sure we get those guys in there today. But before we get too into the episode, did want to remind you guys, if you haven't already, do consider subscribing if you are enjoying the episode, and leaving a like really goes a long way with letting me know if you're enjoying this series or not. Today, what we are going to do is take care of these guys, but also thinking that the time lapse today might be some just generic here and there. I didn't really do too much more on our front entrance area, so maybe getting some of this parking done and then some of this like planting and kind of finishing that out. I kind of want to like sweep through the zoo going this way. I also have an idea to replace these because I've kind of decided that they don't necessarily fit the look I was going for. So I have a little idea on a circular shade structure that might work just a little bit better. Although in this light and angle, we don't really need a lot of shade because because the tree is right there. It's giving us lots of shade from that. But anyway, let's head back over to our Pygmy Hippos and let's go ahead. I'll hit play. Let's go ahead and take a look at the barriers and go to null barrier and go ahead and bring this one back if I can. That way it's going to be right against this walkway and they can kind of go underneath. Now that I've said that out loud, and that just popped into my head as I was doing the little intro there, that might be the best solution to go for, just because then we don't have to mess with expanding the exhibit any further. There we go. That will be fine. And then if we kind of get out of that and take these rocks that I used to blockade them off. Let's see if I can't select just those ones. Great. And if we slide these back to over here, we can kind of make it so they're a feature wall over here, but they also keep the hippos from escaping. We can make this look much, much prettier later down the line. Right now, this is just really going to be mostly a proof of concept to make sure that that expands their space enough and that they can actually swim underneath there. So let's go ahead and take these rocks as well, because these were put in pretty hastily and we need to kind of revisit that and make them look a little bit nicer. So let's just see. That should be good enough. They're not going to be able to kind of get up and over those rocks. So this should, hopefully, should is always the key word, right? We do things and then the animals prove us wrong all the time. Okay, so let's go ahead and double check. Where did our little girls go? There you are. Did that help? That helped a ton. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Let's go ahead and see. We have a little bit too much soil and not enough rock. So wherever there's some soil, I bet it's down in here. We can kind of add some rock around the edges here to make them a little bit happier. Oh, you know what? It might be up on land. Yeah, it's up on land. I keep forgetting, but we can add some rock here and around the edges where there would actually be rock. A little bit more. Can we get that green? That would be great if we could get that green. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so their welfare 96% is a much better number. Perfect. Let's, before I forget and before we kind of dive into something else, let's go ahead and see if we can't find a male, because baby Pygmy Hippos are something everybody should want. Let's go ahead and go to Pygmy. If I know my alphabet, there we go. Pygmy Hippos, come on. Oh. Well, there are some. Good news. Bad news is we're poor and we can't afford them. Wow, Pygmy Hippos are in much higher demand than I thought they were. All right, well, we're gonna just have to keep looking there. That was oh no, I'm not even gonna question it. 13 years, yeah, great, awesome. Hopefully I didn't make a very bad decision, but that was perfect timing. Okay, wonderful. Go to the quarantine over there. That would be great. Awesome. Hopefully nothing is wrong with that little guy there, and he's gonna be nice and happy. Ooh, somebody let me know with the training. That's what it is. Instead of just hiring more staff members, I completely forgot that training is a thing. So let's go ahead and with our mechanics specifically, let's go ahead and train up some of these guys. That way they can hopefully be a little bit more efficient and tend to these a little bit quicker. And then let's just make sure that I did. Oh, that one's not on every 6 months. So let's go ahead and do that. Somebody did suggest putting them on every month, but I don't necessarily want to do that just yet because I want to see if we can't get away with it. Okay, let's pause here because we just had an otter mature and I want to make sure we're not going to get any inbreeding here. So let's go ahead and see giant otter, right? Perfect. So we have... So he is the baby, so we're gonna have to put you on contraceptives. Yes, because you are the baby and your parents are both in there. Yes. Okay, contraceptive is good. Your genes aren't the best, but you know, that's okay. So contraceptives for you for now is awesome. Glad I caught that because we want to prevent any inbreeding. We're trying to be a good zoological facility. Barbarossa is hungry. Why? You guys have a keeper. Can you come and feed them? That would be great. Splashing around in the mud. Look at that. So cute. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Vet research is complete. What did we get? Pygmy Hippo and Okapi. Beautiful. Let's see. We have a couple people not doing anything, so why don't we throw one or two of you guys on the diseases. That would be awesome. And I'm just gonna kind of put them on there at random, to be honest, because I just want them all done. Mechanic research. Let's see. Wow, look at that. Souvenir shops, shelter and climbing, transport rides, drink shops, and East Asia theme. That's awesome. That means we've unlocked all those pieces too. That's awesome. Awesome. I don't have an exact plan for those architectural pieces, but I'm sure we'll find something. But look, we're just why do they always do this when we're like excited about something and then just poop? We wanted your baby to come out, faking us out like that. Okay, we've got that out of the way. Now you're empty. Let's go ahead and have your baby, please. That would be fantastic. But I know they've got to pick like the very perfect spot. Oh, it's all right. You're just going to lay down right in your poop and have your baby. At least the baby's born kind of over off to the side. Oh, look. Look at that. Little baby girl. Let's see. Your genes aren't wonderful, but you're so adorable. Are you darker than the mom? Did I see that? So dark brown coat with white stripes? No, dark brown coat with light stripes. So she'll grow up and look just like her mom, but look, yay! We have a little Okapi baby. Look at the little puffy tail. Oh, adorable. That's exactly why I played this game, is for the baby animals. Wait, what? Why? You're currently eating. Relax. Okay, you're okay? You're all right. All right, facility broken down. Shocker. Call mechanic. Are you on every 6 months? You are. The mechanic is already right there. I didn't see him. Vet research is complete. Pygmy Hippo. Awesome. We're just blazing on through that. What did we have here? Quarantine passed. Let's go ahead and take you and move you in with your 2 new girlfriends. Let's see. Right here. And then, did I actually not even label the hippos? I probably did not. Shocker, I did not. I forgot. Female here. Where's the other one? There she is. I love how they run across the bottom of the water. It's adorable. female. There we go. And so let's just hang out here until our male gets over here. I want to make sure that they still have enough space. If we add one more, I don't want it to throw them all off here, but he should be here any second now. There he is. Here he comes. Let's go ahead and slow this down a bit and take a look. There he is. Perfect. So let's make sure last male quality, that's fine. But space is still not a problem. Nuru. That's a cool name. Nuru. Welcome to your new little herd, Nuru. Did I not give you guys a food dish? I didn't give you guys a food dish. I'm so sorry. Let's fix that right now. I completely forgot, apparently. Let's see. Pygmy Hippo. They can use this one. Let's just go ahead and put this here. We'll kind of put it where they're already putting the food, which is fine. But now they have a food dish. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. So I actually wanted to put a little barrier kind of thing right here, because in reality, it looks like they can kind of just walk and jump off. So I was thinking if we kind of did something like this, and then we took, let's see, that beam piece that we kind of used in the parking lot, and we kind of made it so it's like still you can see through it, but you're not going to, they're not going to jump off. Was this it? I think this was it. Let's see, we don't need one that's that long, but yeah, if we like sink these down like so and put them across kind of like the parking lot barricades for cars, but I guess for hippos, then this might make it look like they can't just jump right off of the cliff there. So making it just look a little bit more realistic, and I say realism or realistic in a very, very loose manner. Oh, am I not going to be able to select this? I would like this, please. Thank you. Sometimes the hitboxes are a little bit crazy on that, but thinking today, like I already mentioned, I am probably going to just focus on here and there building projects and not necessarily like a whole new animal this time. But then next, I was actually thinking that the Asian elephants might be really cool to add. One, because I think they would go with the zoo really well, but two, I don't think I've ever built an Asian elephant habitat before in any zoo project. So I think that might be a really cool idea to add them. They would need a much bigger enclosure and obviously some other special things so that we, make sure they're not going to destroy the things that are in their enclosure. But elephants are really cool, so I think adding them might be a really, really good idea for Tolly Zoo. So that might be what we do, not this episode, but maybe next episode when we're ready for a new animal. Because like I said, I do really want to make sure we're trying not to leave things unfinished as the aardvark habitat pops into mind that's sitting over there, like not even like 2/3 of the way finished. Let's see, that sticks out, but that's okay. I'll just go ahead and delete these extra pieces because I don't need them. Make sure to color these the right color so they don't stick out like a sore thumb. Which one is the right color? There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put that to that color. Awesome. Yeah, so then there, it doesn't look like they can kind of just like run off the side so easily, right? But then guests can still kind of look up and see them. I think that looks great. Awesome, that's exactly what I was envisioning. Perfect. All right, well, money is actually no issue now. If we take a look at our finances, I mean, we are doing phenomenal. So let's jump into the time lapse and get things going here. I'm gonna kind of start, I think, focusing over here and then maybe migrate to wherever else I feel like we might need it, I guess. But we'll see. This might be a chaotic time lapse, but hopefully a productive one. So let's jump in. Well, the time lapse turned out not to be so chaotic like I was thinking it was going to be, and productive, yes, I guess. I'll be honest with you guys, I really was not that motivated this week. I've had another crazy busy week at work. We're unfortunately still understaffed, so I'm working my butt off to try to accommodate for some of those missing staff members and things like that. So it's been a long week, and like I said, I just wasn't really that motivated. However, I am very happy with some of the little detailing things that I got to do. I know this is franchise and it doesn't really make a difference. I think I say something like that after the time lapse is over, but just sitting down and working on some of those little details, I mean, that's kind of what I love most about Planet Zoo to begin with. I'm obviously very clearly a builder. I love building things. As much as I love the animals, I love building the exhibits and habitats for the animals. So sitting down and just kind of going with the flow and trying to get a little bit of these details done was really enjoyable and kind of matched my non-motivation this week. So it's stuff that needed to be done. It's stuff that we kind of left unfinished. So it does look a whole lot nicer, in my opinion, having this all done. But the time lapse is going to be pretty repetitive, I guess. It's doing a lot of the same things over and over again. I do create these like little planters, as you kind of see here around the edge, kind of line some of the pathways so that things look a little bit more finished. And then I liked the kind of foliage planter work that I did out in the front parking lot area, so I thought I'd carry that through the park, where really trying to push myself to not just kind of throw foliage everywhere, like leaving purposeful blank space. Something I'm really gonna struggle with, I think. But those planters, I think, do look really, really good. And then obviously throwing down some education and whatnot, because I do have to remember we are still playing in Planet Zoo, in franchise mode, right? So the guests care about education. We need trash cans everywhere. We need trash cans everywhere. These guests are disgusting. But also getting down some benches and just other things that they actually need in order to be happy. Our guest happiness is actually fairly decent right now. You can see in the bottom of the screen we have like a little smiley face, but after the time lapse is really just some like housekeeping stuff, to be honest, just making sure that we are on it as far as work zones go, and making sure that what else did I do? I like literally just did it and then sat down to record this time lapse, and it's completely out of my mind. That's kind of how tired I am, to be honest. You have those days where like you just, I don't know, just my mind isn't working quite right, and I'm just tired. I don't know what else to say, you guys, so I apologize, but hopefully you enjoyed this one. I wanted to let you guys know a little bit about plans for the channel going forward. So we are back to our every Sunday morning stream. I'm so excited about that, because I actually, honestly, and I think I've said this before, didn't understand how much I would like streaming until I started doing it. So I really, really enjoy streaming and hanging out with you guys on Sunday morning. So I'm very happy to say my schedule has freed up, and we are going to go back to that on a regular basis. So you will be able to hang out here on the channel playing some Planet Zoo on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'm thinking about jumping into Tolly Zoo. I kind of mentioned that in the last Tolly episode, and I got a lot of really positive feedback on that, so I'm happy to do it. I'm not quite sure if I want to do it this Sunday yet, though, because right now we're working on that snow leopard habitat for River Rock Zoo, and I really, really want to get that kind of done, completed, and checked off, because I'm trying very hard to wrap up River Rock Zoo. I know, as sad as it is, I'm trying very, very hard to kind of wrap that one up. Other than that, as far as the channel goes, we did finish the primate habitat on stream, so I have a speed build on that coming out this next week here, possibly on Monday or Tuesday. I haven't quite finished it up yet, so I'm not sure. And then a couple more Sims builds. I know I don't really talk about the other videos on the channel in Planet Zoo content, but for those of you that are interested in Sims 4, it's a game that I've played since it came out, since Sims 1 came out for that matter, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So if you guys do enjoy the content, do enjoy the channel, checking those videos out would really, really help me out, because they are a new game for the channel, and bringing a new game to a channel can be rather difficult, but I'm having a whole lot of fun with it. So any amount of support or anything like that on those videos would really mean a lot to me. That being said, I also forgot that I put in these education boards over here, these like custom billboard signs over here. I need to make some sort of custom sign, something along the lines of just general education. I was thinking maybe talking about some deforestation or recycling or something like that, that kind of goes along with conservation efforts. But I put those there because I just needed something like filler wise. You know, that's kind of what this time lapse focused on, was just little bits here and there to make it look more like a zoo. More like a put together park that has, you know, a plan and a function, and not just, you know, stamped down habitats here and there with paths connecting them. So using this fencing, actually, I really enjoyed making that fencing, but I also like how it looks. So using it throughout the park just to make everything look cohesive. And then eventually I do a little bit more work on the front parking lot area as well. Just making sure that it gets all finished up. It's not too detailed, but again, they don't really use car parks or parking lots in franchise mode or in any mode for that matter. So it is purely just decorative and for looks. So I'm okay with it kind of just being how it is, being very simple and not super uber detailed. But yeah, so we get that finished up, and that's pretty much the time lapse. I apologize, it's a tiny bit shorter of an episode, and that actually brings me to the last point that I wanted to ask you guys about, is I'm thinking of extending the episode length from about 30 minutes to maybe 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. To be honest, there's a lot of Let's Plays that I enjoy watching, and I was actually looking at them, and most of them are 45 minutes to an hour long, and I just feel like we might be able to get a little bit more done with that. But let me know if you'd like to sit through more, if you get to the end of every episode and you keep thinking like, no, why is it over? That would be great if you're thinking that, but if you're not, it's okay as well. So just yeah, give me some feedback down below. Let me know what you think. But that's really all I have for you guys today. It's a very short, simple, sweet time-lapse episode. I feel like we got a lot of housekeeping stuff done and just kind of tying up loose ends. Like I said, I really wanted to try hard and not leave a whole bunch of stuff unfinished. So that's what today's time-lapse is about. However, I mentioned it when I was doing the hippo little barrier thing there. I really do think the next animal I want to add is the Indian elephant. The Indian elephant or the African elephant, but I really thought that the Indian elephant might fit just a little bit better. But I've never built for the elephant before, so I thought adding them would be a nice addition to Tully Zoo. And then again, if you have any name suggestions for any of the animals, go ahead and leave those down below. I would be more than happy to start naming animals off of suggestions, because I think that's something fun we could do. So yeah, so with that, we're just about to finish up the time lapse here and get back to real time. So I'll talk to you in just a minute. You guys, we're starting to look like a real zoo. So we have, of course, I'm sure I talked about it in the time lapse, but we have a little parking lot, little area for people to park in. Maybe we'll throw some Jeeps down in there, or I'll download some of those cars off of the workshop there. And do we really have to put trash cans right at the front? I guess clearly, there is no limit to how filthy Planet Zoo guests will be. So here you go. Make sure to get that in the trash can next time. That would be great. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, so we got work done on our parking lot, and then we got some work done on the outside of the Pygmy Hippo habitat, and I am so happy with how this little area came out. Just kind of going down here, it just looks more like a zoo, right? Little finished areas here and there. Of course, none of it has any purpose whatsoever in a franchise zoo, but I don't care. I'm here to build, I'm here to make things pretty, despite the fact that it doesn't make a difference. So, wow, we got some long lines for Cosmic Cow ice cream there. Oh no, these guys aren't in line, just these guys are. Never mind, they're just viewing from there. But yeah, so we got our little food court area and everything looks all great. We got some more research too. Let's see, some more diseases. That's great. That's awesome. What do we have going on here? You're thirsty. Why are you thirsty? Let's go ahead and call the keeper. And then that actually reminds me, this is a good chance to double check and make sure we aren't accumulating too many of these exhibit animals, because they can very quickly cause a huge pain. Where are our other ones? But that also reminds me too, before we go on this episode, I think I want to put down another exhibit animal. See, we've got two here. You're pregnant, so let's go ahead and get you into the trading center. and 2 there. I want to put down the leaf insect, and I think it being tropical, it might go well right here. So I know I just put this fence down, but let's go ahead and go to facilities and see about putting one of them down, because I haven't actually played. I mean, not that you actually do much with the leaf insect, but I haven't actually like put it down and looked at it in game at all. So that might be kind of exciting. So let's go ahead and just delete this so that we can see our leaf insect, because that would be nice, right? No, I don't want you. I want you, and I want to select these habitat pieces. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Let's go. We might have to, God, like I said, the hitboxes can sometimes be really annoying. You and you, great. So get rid of that. And then maybe delete that. Perfect. There we go. That frames it kind of nice. So let's find ourselves a... Oh, that's not that exciting. I saw offspring and got excited for a second, but it was just tortoises. So it's not too exciting. Pygmy Hippo, great. And souvenir shops, great. We also don't have any of those yet. So we don't have... oh, is this going to be a problem? I forget what their group size. Yeah, 1 to 2. So that will be a problem when they do grow up. Oh no! Oh no! So soon, I feel like. And why do you have to die in such a dramatic position? Oh. I feel like we didn't have the clouded leopards that long. Am I wrong? And who was that? That was our female. Who do we have in storage? We have a female in storage, but this is his daughter, so that's not gonna work out. And then who are you? You are a little boy. All right. Well, we'll let them be for now. Let's focus. Leaf insect. That's a task for the next episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. Otherwise, I am gonna keep getting distracted. Like, what is this? Yeah, see, as soon as they grow up, man, problems, but we're gonna deal with that. We're gonna deal with that next time. So let's go ahead and go to species, and let's go for giant leaf insect right here. Great. Thank you. You can go away. And there's only 2. That surprises me. How many can we have? 1 to 8. Great. And it doesn't really even care. So let's go with these 2. Go for these guys right here and send to zoo. And then of course we have to make sure, because the exhibits are in a work zone, right? Right. I think, yeah, exhibit work zone, edit this work zone. Let's go ahead and put, oh, those are bathrooms, not that one, this one in there. And then this actually just reminded me, so if we go to the Pygmy Hippo one, these guys don't have a staff building. So I think I'm actually gonna just put one down, because I want them not to have to queue at it, right? But unfortunately, I think this one is a bit too large, that we might have to get creative here in where we put it. Can we move this and spin you around? I'm pressing the wrong button. I was playing Sims a lot, and there are different buttons for rotating buildings, so I was just pressing the wrong one. Put you there, and then let's see if we can't get this tricky path to cooperate with us. Probably not, huh? So obnoxious. Yeah, we might have to take this and split it from the group and slide it. Yeah, perf. Oh, now you're... All right, well, I'll take it. Not gonna question it, just gonna take it. So go back to our work zone. Go, oh no, work zone, and Pygmy Hippo work zone. Let's go ahead and add that one there. Now they have a keeper hut. And then we also, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I almost forgot, we have an okapi work zone too, right? Yeah, you guys can use that one too. Great, awesome. So let's go ahead and see, did our jaguar mature? Right before we wrap it up, I know I said it was a problem for next time, but let's go ahead, I'm pressing on the wrong button. Let's go ahead and take a look at our jaguars. Let's see, jaguar, there we go. Go away. You haven't even grown up yet. What's the problem? What is the problem? Space, stress. Oh. You're stressed all the way over there? I can't with you guys. I really can't. Wait, we did change that to one-way glass. Why are you stressed? It's all one-way glass. You should be just fine. Stress is going back up. That's fine. Space is not so great. You know what? I lied. These guys are a project for next time because oh, oops. See, I got distracted and I forgot to have these guys set up the correct way. So, yeah, those guys are going to be a project for next time. So let's go ahead and pause this and go to fix these guys so that we don't have it so upset. Let's see, lower that. Actually, I can't have it paused because it needs to change. It needs to fix. So go ahead, a little bit cooler. Hopefully get it in that green. There we go, perfect. Let's go ahead and see how is your welfare now. All right, now you're fine. Okay, so that is it for today, guys. So thank you so much for watching as it turns to nighttime and oh goodness gracious. Okay, pausing. As it turns to nighttime, I am going to sign off for today. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. And of course, if you are enjoying this series, you can let me know by leaving a like and a comment and subscribing if you haven't already. Keep up with the series, where it's going. Lots of exciting things coming to the channel. I'm working on actually 3 new videos tomorrow. So when this goes live, I'll be working on them on Friday that will hopefully come out next week. So lots of exciting stuff. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!